Hello, hello, beautiful beings. This is Lauren Rowan. This is another incredible day on the planet because we are honestly that blessed. And this is a workshop on mirror magic, smashing illusions. Right? So I've got, I don't know if you can see on the screen, I've got some lovely copal burning right now. I've swept the space with sage. I just took a shower and meditation. All water is holy water, and allowed the water to wash me clean. Thank you for being. This is my first YouTube live, and this is my first really ritual like this live, and it's really a joy to share this with you because I love this work, and I this is a ritual I've been meaning to do for months, and this is exactly the right time, exactly the right moment, and you are the perfect company. So I'm just gonna have my different happy, graceful pieces. So today I have the maize, which is in jade. It's in Mexican jade, and the maize being representative of the native cultures here, the people of the corn, children of the corn, right? So this represents that which is everything. This is an incredible gift of the plasma, which is a fantastic energetic battery in transmutation. And this is beautiful red coral, which is a personal sign of intense victory, and is also a very important um, tool in the Ifa traditions, in the Yoruba culture, Yoruba and Igbo cultures, and the different traditions of Ifa. And so, oh, I forgot my candles. 1 second. I have so many candles. So many. Ah, so yes. So why are we doing this ritual today? What is this about, right? This is about the nature, the understanding the nature of reflection. So there's all different kinds. There's reflection, the nature of introspection. There's reflection, the literal mirror, when we look at ourselves in the mirror and realizing that when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we are seeing the opposite picture of ourselves. It's very, very important. When we look, that there is always a lens, there is always something that we are looking through, right? And the nature, especially the nature of the camera, right? The camera as a reflection, as a tool of reflection. The camera, that cameras create is you're also seeing the opposite, and you can see your reflection in the lens of the camera itself as you're making it. So as we light this candle, this is a purple candle. Purple is one of my favorite colors to work with right now, being the color of transmutation, the color of wisdom, the color of learning and growth. Because we don't do scary, we don't do attack, we don't do defense, we do transmutation, we do kindness, we do love, we do moving on, we do cutting ties and freeing ourselves from our expectations, freeing others, only and always for the highest good of all concerned. And so it is. And so we light this and transmuting any of our own bullshit. I know it's quite a big order, yeah? It's just a little tiny candle, but it's really, you're that good, it's that good, life is that good. Magic is real, and we are blessed for the highest good of all concerned. So let it be. And then I have a couple of beautiful pieces here. One is a home cleansing, because this is home is where I am. Home is, wherever I lay my hat. And home is my heart. Home is my soul family. Home is the planet. Yay. And then we have the gold candles. And gold is the color of the one of the highest human chakras at this moment, which we've been developing much, much more as this is the end and ended of the Kali Yuga. And now we're in the Satya Yuga, which is party all the time, my friends. The Satya Yuga. Now that is the good shit. So we're actually going to use the wax from the melted wax from the purple to make a nice space, to make a nice melted point for the candle, the gold candle here in this other candle holder. There we go. There we are, my friends. Yeah, there we go. And anchoring the gold candle here in its very well loved. This is a Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, as I am here in Mexico. And so today is Halloween, Samhain. It's a celebration of costuming and transformation, the various flexibility of form, the nature of presentation of self. It is a celebration of the all of the aspects. It is fun and trickster natured and full of delicious treats and rewards. And it is, last night was All Souls Night. It is a beautiful opportunity, celebration with those that we love that have passed. All right. So as we come into, just gonna get ready. What we're gonna do in the form here. We are still cleansing the space, setting the intentions with the candles to assist us in transmuting. We love the gold because it is the quality, the energy that we want. The purple and the gold, the violet ray and the gold ray, the highest vibrational manifestations of the human nature as we are right now. So we can look into rainbow and crystal, but those are also encompassed within these rays at this moment. And so I'm going to introduce you to some of my favorite plant people that I happen to bring here with me. These all come from a lovely organic farm just outside of Playa here that I'm lucky enough to get some incredible fresh food. So we have the classic white salvia from Yumland. And we're going to say, thank you, beautiful plant. We thank you for your nature. We invite you to participate and facilitate in our celebration, our transformation today, only and always for the highest good of all concerned. Thank you. We love you. We remember you. We welcome you in our circle, and we remember you in our lives. And now this is mugwort. And we love mugwort. Mugwort is an incredibly beautiful plant. It makes a very lovely light tea. It's good in foods as well. But what it does that's so incredible is it has a lot of nutrition in it to help the nervous system reset from experiences of anxiety. It can be the difference between a moment of anxiety and carrying your anxiety with you. And so this is where we love, thank you very much, mugwort. We're bringing this mugwort in here. We'll probably bring it back again. And then this, my friends, is Ruta graveolens. And now in Mexico, one of the really, really interesting things about Ruta is that when you put the fresh plant and you have a toothache or an earache, you put the fresh plant in your ear and it absorbs the toxicity. See where we're going with this, right? Because it's very interesting at helping us hear truly, helping us hear correctly, bringing our awareness, right? And we really appreciate that. And speaking of bringing our awareness, I just moved my candles away from the blankets, the Mexican blankets that I have here covering this couch. And so we're thanking the graviola, the ruta. Now also, interesting, so this is the leafy plant, which is beautiful, it's cleansing. And in the root of the plant itself, we use in Canada for anti-tumor. It's on the one hand, it's incredible for your digestive tract. It's very anti-parasitic and very much just flushes any food poisoning, pain, stimulates enzymes, stimulates your liver. Beautiful. And the root is incredible for one of the things it does in the liver is it makes the liver go and find cells that are abnormal, that are not working, that are not healthy. And so Ruta is helping us seeking out which aspects of our own energetic being, which aspects of our energetic life are not healthy, are not working for our highest good. They may be great in other places, but they're not interesting for us. Those microbes, which are so important, which we work so hard to cultivate in a compost, are extremely different and tend to be super not good for us. They're great for the soil that we use to fertilize our fields for the food that we eat. It is not great in our own bodies. It is toxic, painful, and even deadly poisonous in the right combinations. And this is life. Is there good? Is there bad? Everything has its place. Everything belongs in its own ways, in its own being. And so we're thankful for that. And so, one of the ways that we're going to look at this, our own illusions, right? How do we look at our life? How do we hear our life? So, the ruta helps us clear what we're hearing. The sage helps us clear our energy. And this here is stinging nettles. And stinging nettles is fantastic because, on the one hand, it's an amazingly delicious nutrition. It's incredibly healing for the kidneys. And the kidneys are where we process our grief and disappointment. Ooh, ooh. And goodness knows, illusions are great at producing more grief and more disappointment, right? And so I brought also, because we're going to need this for safety factors. If you look behind me, we have this here, which is actually a large mirror. I'm going to be smashing that mirror into little tiny bits. Now, talk about your perspectives, right? Notice, I love these glasses. Clear, green tinted lenses. Put everything with that tint, right? Brighten everything. You can see my eyes really clearly in them. These are they protect my eyes from the sun a bit, but are very good for relating because you can still see me. I'm still here. Hello. These are darker, more obscure, and they put a shadow over everything. Yes, they do protect my eyes from the light. They also protect me from being seen to a certain degree. You have to look from an angle or look directly in my eye to be able to see my full expression, right? And these have a little bit of a reflective aspect. Hello, buddies. Hi, guys. There's some stuff going on right now. This is a famous chicken and rooster friends that hang out here. This is their house. They were here first. And so, yes, so we love these glasses too, right? But they're all different lenses. And when we use these different lenses, we are changing how we interact with the world. We're changing how we interpret the world. And so the mirror is just another kind of lens. There are, we've all seen it in like TV shows, and you might even have experienced in your life one-way mirrors. We sometimes have those you know, in different places to experience. One-way mirrors where the mirror is more of a filter, where the person on the reflective side cannot see through it, but there's a transparent, the other side, which is that people can see through that mirror into the other room. Right, and so it's a way of being clandestine. It's a one-way filter, right? Whereas this is a two-way filter. I can see through it to you. You can see through it to me. And let's just take a moment of considering our own. So I think now is actually as we come to that consideration of what kind of filters, what kind of reflections, right? And realizing this beautiful full moon as we're coming up to it, the moon is actually a reflection. When we see the full of the moon, we are seeing the sun's light reflected off the face of the moon. The true face of the moon is in the dark of the moon, not the new crescent moon, but the dark of the moon that is the in-between stage, when the old crescent fades and the new crescent has yet to appear on the morning sky. That is the dark of the moon, and that is the true face of the moon, because now we are seeing the reflection. Things we know about reflections. Reflections show you a certain amount of opposites. There needs to be a choice of aligning in truth for the highest good. Hey, Polita, por favor, no. Thank you. I love you guys too. We got a little cat friend visiting. The dog might come by. We got a whole bunch. Oh, hello, buddy. Hello, Miss Gorgeous. Hello, I'm beautiful. Yes, you are, my sweetness. And so I don't pick up the chickens. Other people do. We never had pet chickens growing up. We had a lot of chickens. I tried to make pets and then we ate them. That was I never really. The only chickens I picked up were the ones whose necks I was breaking. So I never, except for the babies, the little baby chicks. But so that's oh meow, perfect timing. All right, so that's excellent. So hey, perfect, thank you. And we have a special delivery. Mr. Poncho delivers the axe, which is just what we need. It's perfect timing. Thank you so much. Excellent. No worries. Say hi to YouTube. Yes. Okay. So this is my favorite multi-tool of the moment. I love multi-tools because they're multifaceted, because traveling and trying to live a more minimalist life in many ways. The multi-tool is so many wonderful things. And I love tools in general. I have so many tools in my storage unit in Canada. But this one right now, this one is incredibly beautiful. So yeah. So pardon the background noise. I'm sure that'll clear up in just a minute. But yeah, so we're gonna jump in here in just a moment. The yeah. So safety first, right? So we have 2 loads of plastic bags. We have this is I'm gonna move the yoga mat because we do not want any shards going anywhere. And so when we actually step into the main body of the ritual, there we go, yes. So one more thing about the stinging nettles. So stinging nettles is the most beautiful plant and grows all over the northern hemisphere, and it grows all over Mexico as well. It grows all over many, many parts of the world. I have friends that have traveled in Asia and Eastern. I know Eastern Europe is very fond of, but it's an incredible. It's a very illusion breaking plant. It's on the one side, it's very delicious. It's super nutritious. Like I said, it's amazing for your kidneys. And it's actually one of the things that can help prevent kidney failure. If you have kidney stones, greatly reduce the inflammation and therefore the direct amount of pain that you're experiencing and processing. And kidneys metaphorically tend to be associated with grief, frustration, and disappointment. Ta-da! And so our illusions, I don't know about you, but my illusions have caused me a lot of grief, a lot of frustration, a lot of disappointment. And I'm pretty much fucking over it. No, I'm always, the good news is I like to keep my life interesting. So there's ways in which, I've gone through many processes, initiations and healing processes and experiences to smash my illusions, to move past them, to become more than I thought I could be, to upset my limitations, to rid myself of all the to smash the boxes, the ones that I took on and the ones that I generated for myself, right? Both are real, both exist, and neither are real at all. So many days, and each one begins the same way. Darkness. So many days, and each one begins the same way. Twilight. So many days, and each one begins the same way. Mystery. Mystery. After the mystery. Oh, so many blessings, so many colors, so much at stake. Have you given any care to how much you'll take? So many questions, so many moments, so many truths. Do you really care? Will become of you when you're free, when you see beyond seeing, when you be. Will you be beyond being when you question, when you care, when you choose? Transmute to be aware. So I'm smudging all of you. Let the words flow over. Let us take the moment. Let us ground in the center of where we are. And let us face the north. Place of strength, horned being of passion, white buffalo woman, Fernando, horned, graceful being of integrity. We welcome you in our circle and remember you in our lives. We thank you for your grace, your protection of this place. We embrace in love the highest good of all concern. So mote it be. Guardians of the gateways of the West, we welcome you in our circle and remember you in our lives. Soaring eagle, place of grace, place of seeing, Aguilar, navigating, overlooking, integrity, swiftness, element of air. We welcome you. We thank you. We embrace you. Guardians of the gateways of the south, roaring lion, fire and passion for whose roar cracks all glass ceilings, whose leap bridges all gaps, whose kisses are rough feline kisses as normal, and whose passion and strength is a gift. We welcome you in our circle and remember you in our lives. Guardians of the gateways of the east, watery serpent, being of flowing, being of transformation, shedding skins to make room for new growth, expanding, transforming, constant transmuting. We welcome you in our circle, remember you in our lives. Tuade Danan, ancestors, Kasikumateo Mateo, in the center of all being. We welcome, we thank you, Earth. We know you are with us. We feel you underneath us, around us, surround us. Thank you, Papa Soul. Thank you to the sky. Thank you to the stars and all of our family and star beings. Thank you for your grace and your sweetness. Thank you for holding space and the completeness here. Thank you for the transmutation back to sweetness here. Thank you for our eyes, our ears, our smell, our taste, our touch, all of our senses cleansed and clear. All right. Now, again, happy safety preparation time. We have a few things. I have my room and dustpan ready and my garbage ready. Then we have this very good garbage bag. And we're going to take this here. So this mirror is already done enough. It was an interesting gift, and it's been the point of some interesting ritual work, not on my behalf, not by me. And so we got the one side, and then we have a second one. Because again, safety first, ladies and gentlemen, always. Safety first. This is why this is not just a public ritual. Allow me to do this with me symbolically. Yeah? This is the smashing the mirrors workshop. And then next, we have the blessing the mirrors workshop. And that will be on Thursday. But right now, we're smashing the mirrors. It's time. We've had enough, done enough. And again, we don't want any particulates falling anywhere. And so we have this right here. And it's very simple. Let's see. This might be too much. Might be a little bit too much. Goodbye, goodbye, which does not serve me. Goodbye, 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 which does not serve me. Goodbye, which does not deserve me. Goodbye, all the reasons why I believe all of the lies. Goodbye to all the places where these reflections bend and stare. Transform, transmute, transform, transmute. No more bullshit. Transform, transmute. No more energy, no more time. Moving on is so sublime. Here we were and now we are. That was then and now, 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 now, and now. Goodbye, good riddance. You are gone. There's no more chance. It's all yours if you want it. But I give it all, give it all away. It's all yours if you really, really want it. But I give it all away. To the highest good, no revenge inside. Not interested in continuing in this bullshit. To the highest good, no revenge inside. Not interested in continuing with this bullshit. Take it, what's yours? Let it all go. It's none of my business what else happened. All I am responsible is what I do. I'm not responsible for what you choose. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that with me. That was really fun. Oh my goodness, I could smash a million mirrors. And once again, what about the 7 years smash a mirror in your curse? That's not a real thing. That's a monetary thing from, that's Middle Ages Britain. That's Dark Ages European. It took 7 years for the average. There wasn't really a middle class to that person, but for the average person in society, it was 7 years of wages to pay for a mirror. So if you broke a mirror, it was a 7-year curse because it was going to be another 7 years till you could afford a new one. That's not real. Money isn't real. It's a fun illusion. It's a fun illusion. It is a fun paintbrush to create with. But let's not get crazy and start thinking these things are real. Okay? Oh, so again, this is very thick wood that I'm sitting on top of the broken glass in the very, very, very thick plastic bags. And I forgot to put my eye protection on, but that was part of the reasons. Protect. Safety first, my friends. Symbolism. You can take a picture of a mirror and cut it up, chop it up, burn it. It doesn't have to be an actual mirror. You can take some tin foil, squish that stuff up, toss it away. Bless it, toss it away. bless and let it go. So now we're going to take this time. Yeah. I've got a couple of things here. Oh, I forgot. I've got nice fruity fruits inside. And I've got my delicious hot chocolate, delicious, nutritious, happy, happy brain chemistry, and reduces blood pressure and doubles your stem cell production with regular use. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. So I'm just taking this beautiful Athene, depending, tomato. This was made by Helmut, very talented artist in Canada. This is purple heartwood, one of my favorite trees. I'm very blessed to have had this for quite a while. And so we're just smudging it. And let's just say thank you. Let's just say thank you and goodbye. Again, we don't do fear, we don't do retaliation, we don't do revenge. We go, thanks. Thanks, illusions. Thanks for all the rules. Here's, I lovingly forgive every place of my being that believed any of the bullshit. All the places where I created the bullshit, where I invited the bullshit, where I summated, where I added to the bullshit. All of it. I just let it all go, right? I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of that. And I free and forgive all the places where I invited it. I say, thank you. I'm going to transmute that understanding. I'm going to transform that understanding now. Yes? So, one of the things about the classic Athene is that it is no sharp edges. It is made for the etheric and is not made to hurt or harm or cut anything in the physical world. It is only for the etheric. And we're very thankful because it's a very effective tool. And this one in the copper is especially useful. And with teaching, with fast energy, the copper works very, very fast. As opposed, now if we look over here, so we have the copper and the iron. The iron is incredible because the iron dispels all sorts of spirits instantaneously. That's why having a cast iron teapot, highly recommend. Highly recommend. And so, my friends, this has been a lot. This has been a ritual of smashing that which no longer serves us. We're going to close the circle. I'm going to keep the camera running for a few minutes more, just to show the practical aspects of wrapping up the space. But we're going to ground the energy now. And one of the really beautiful Buddhist meditations of practices is to take all the energy that we raised and redirect it, right? So all the energy, we come back to the center, to our perfect balance of energy in our being, right? And then we go beyond. We send, so we ground with the perfect amount of energy in our being. We bless and thank all the beings that gathered here with us. And then we're going to send the energy, the extra energy, to where it is needed most. And my personal preference is to send this energy in love and light, in healing and grace, to those beings healing, to where it is needed, to all beings. To the water protectors, to the people caring for the earth, to the people caring for the sick, to the people caring for each other, to the healing to the heart and the loving aspect of the earth herself, so that she may be embraced and may be healed, and that she knows how much we appreciate her. Cry for her, cry for all the pain you cause and feel. Try for her, sing your truth, and then we heal. There is nothing else at all to remember. All we're worth is what we do for each other. Here on earth, we all have the same mother. And there is nothing else at all. I hear your pain, I know the betrayals and confusion. And there's a truth I will share with you if you care to listen. Here on earth, we all have the same mother. And all we're worth is what we do for each other. All of creation is your lover. Oh, there is nothing else at all. Oh, oh, there is nothing else at all to remember. Thank you for your beauty. Thank you for your grace, and your love so strong and so sweet, so strong and so sweet. My love is a kiss from the lips of the mother of the earth, the moon, and the sky. My love is a song from the lips of the mother. It's her breath caresses by, stirs the wind, stirs the leaves, stirs the fires that yearning, churning, burn within me. I adore you and all that you are. Bring us here together, so near, so close, from so far. My love is a kiss from the lips of the Father, of the truth, the light, and the song. My love is a kiss from the lips of the Father, as I'm carried in flight by his song. Stirs the grace, stirs the truth. He stirs the transformative volume within me and within you. If you have roots, then you can grow high on the mountain without falling. Oh, high on the mountain without falling. Oh, thank you to all my faces, me. Thanks to all that's been. that passes, so new comes. So thank you, thank and bless you, I release you. Thank and bless you, now I see true. Thank and bless you, now I see true. Thanks and bless you, now I smell true. Now I hear truth. Now I am truth. Now I fly true. Blessed be to all the beings that have gathered here with us as we ground the energy, prepare to open the circle. We welcome and bless the energy. We ground the energy in our beings as the energy of the transformation of the situation glows and blows through. And all the energy that we've raised, having completed its purpose here, moves to heal, to balm, to soothe, support all the healing and transformation on this planet, of this planet. We are the shift. We are the forest. The circle is open but never broken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Only and always for the highest good of all concerned. Blessed be. It's a beautiful day, my friends. And so, okay, we're not going to blow the candles out. We're going to let the copal and the incense keep burning here. I'm going to take a moment and really enjoy this. So, yeah, it's fun. I like the feeling of this really rather a lot. It's quite awesome. Right? Yeah. Diggity. All right, so carefully remove this. The good news is the plastic bags that I got were really, hey, no, boy, and more. So I'm going to tuck in the one plastic bag in with the other, and you see we've got, so the very first thing we're going to do, taking a moment. So this is where I'm just going to grab a pair of shoes. I do love to be barefoot. And talk about moments of illusion. So my keys are actually already waiting in the lock because I am prepared. So we'll do a couple of things here. There we go. Right? So now, Goodbye. And secondly, got a cloth. Where's cloth? Oh, there we go. Pardon me. It's in the bucket. So rather than use a broom and risk the dust from the glass going up in the air, being inhaled, hitting things, none of that. Again, you guys saw how many animals come through this patio. So we have to be very responsible here, just for all the reasons. This is a shared space. It doesn't matter whether you know the animals and the insects that live where you live, they live there. It doesn't matter whether they have names or collars. They exist. Animals are people too. The birds in the neighborhood, the mice, the insects, all of them have the right to be here, right? So I'm going to throw this. And I'm just going to get another one. Why not? Oh, it's better. Sorry. You might notice a lot of the things I'm using are obviously, my washcloths tend to be recycled clothes and sheets, things that have holes in them, things that are too complicated or too fragile for repairing, right? It's just time to move on. Often make great cleaning cloths, cleaning cloths, especially like your cotton things, classics. So there we go. So the second wipe down with cloth, because again, we like safety, we like comfort, and because these are, we're symbolically as we do this, so we are cleansing these last shreds of any of the remnants of these illusions. Saying thank you, Tim. Goodbye, motherfuckers. Goodbye. Goodbye. Adios, as they say in Mexico with no irony. In Canada, very different. Adios in Canada is just a really nice way of saying fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Here in Mexico, we're very sweet and sincere with these. All right, so I'm going to put this over here. Deal with this. Right there we go. Now, one beautiful moment of the ritual that I did, not include this time, is the importance of grounding of food and drink. Right? So, there we go. Everybody's happy now. Well, I don't know if everybody's happy, but I sure fucking am. So, woohoo! So thank you, ladies and gents and beings. Thank you, beings, human beings and otherwise, for joining me today. This was my very first YouTube live stream. And thank you for joining me in the esoteric, the transformational, and the practical. I'm going to send you hello with my beautiful chocolate, with my cacao and rice milk, or soy milk. And may you never thirst. And see, tiny bit of this copal. It is amazing. Fantastic for your gums. May you never hunger. Yeah? I love you and I'm with you. I know that you're with me because I can see you. I can feel you. Go forth with all those old illusions gone. Embrace the newness that is coming. Love you. Yeah. Lauren Rowan. And until next time.